Alright, what's up, everybody? Looks like we're gonna have to chill in the car because I got a lot on my mind that I need to say. And let me just set up the car. My seat. Fuck. Ow. Okay. Fuck yeah, that's good. I always hiccup. I never get to fully burp. Fuck, hold on, just give me a moment. Because I'm about to tell you guys everything, that I haven't been saying. I haven't been being real with any of you guys. Because I just didn't know how to. I didn't know how to. And I felt like I would never be heard or understood. Because of everything that has happened to me, you guys don't know. You guys don't know shit. All you see is a girl and the camera. You don't know her story. And that's why it's hard for me to, judge people because I know how hard it is to live this fucking life. Even the people that judge, they got issues too, you know? And I'm just speaking from the heart. Because I got no other fucking choice. And this is who I am. And I can't help it, okay? I can't help that I feel shit. I can't help that I feel shit that you guys don't feel. Sometimes in life, you just gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive yourself. You gotta have compassion for yourself. Because people in this world are not gonna have compassion for you most of the time. All day I feel like I can't breathe, yo. All day I feel like I can't eat. I feel like I can't enjoy shit, man. I just want to get the fuck out of here. But I just don't know what steps to take or what to do. And I get scared, dude, because I get scared. I've tried making decisions I thought was best for me as a youngie, and fucking my mom fucking shredded my confidence, dude. I used to be so goddamn confident. Yo, I had security within myself. Some type of. And I feel like she broke that shit. They all broke that shit. But they're never gonna acknowledge it or really see it for what it is. It's easy for them to see the results of their damage, but they can't see. They can't feel what I'm feeling. And I can tell. I can tell when someone's not feeling me or understanding me. And then you guys wonder why I fucking go seek out anybody that was willing to help me anybody, dude. Just to put myself in a better position. Like, if you are in a rut in life, don't let anybody tell you what to do. Do what you think is best for you. Trust yourself. Trust your emotions. It's okay to cry. You're not crazy. It's fucking bullshit. I'm just so tired of feeling ashamed of myself for doing what's best for me. I can't please everyone at once. I just fucking can't. You guys have to adapt to me now. Because I'm tired of adapting to all y'all. Don't cry around your sister because she wants to have a good time and you're a buzzkill. I recently started crying in front of my mom. Look, crying is not... You're not meant to cry alone in a fucking car, bitch. I don't care who you are, dude, and I don't care what you did. You don't deserve to be crying in a car alone. I promise you. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not worthy of love, because you are, and you're worthy of respect and gentleness and care and kindness. Don't let people's fear be the reason why you hold yourself back too from being the star that you are. Because you're a star, and this world's gonna try to shut you down, and you gotta fight. You gotta let them know. No, I'm not gonna let you step all over me. No, I'm not gonna let you make me dim myself. No, I'm not gonna let you make fun of me. No, I'm not gonna let you degrade me. I'm not gonna let you harass me sexually. No. I'm not gonna let you come up to me as if you're God, criticizing my past and my mistakes because you're not God. You don't know my heart, and you don't know the things I've done for people and for myself. You don't know shit. So stop acting like you know, because you don't. Fuck. That's the only reason I'm crying on here. Because I can't even sleep anymore, dude. And my mom, are you gonna work? Are you gonna work? I can't even fucking sleep, yo. I can't even fucking sleep and you want me to work. I've tried everything. I've gone so far, dude, out of my head. I've done so much to get to where I'm at right now. And even right now, I feel like it's nothing. I feel like shit. I feel like I'm at rock bottom. I feel like I have nothing to offer anyone. And I feel so pissed off at the people that say mean things. Why do you have to say mean things? Why can't you just stop being mean? Like, people think that you're taking advantage of others when you ask for help and when you receive it. They call you a freeloader when you're just trying to figure yourself out. And if someone's willing to help you, how does that make me a freeloader? Don't give anything if you feel like someone's using you for that. You don't have to give anybody anything. Freeloading is not what you think. Freeloading is not when someone's on the street and they're asking you for like a place to stay. Freeloading is when someone's rich and they're still taking what they can from you. That's freeloading. But look, I'm gonna say it right now. From what I've seen, let me check if this shit's still recording. Okay. From what I've seen, depression and anxiety is a fucking disability. It is a mental disorder. Whether you guys want to paint it differently, I don't give a fuck. These are the facts. If you look at someone, and if we keep as a society minimizing these conditions, we're gonna be fucked up. We're gonna be killing each other, raping each other, doing mad drugs, which we're already doing, fucking overeating and shit, fucking getting fat and obese, which it's okay to be fat. I'm not mad at that. I'm talking about your health. I'm talking because from my perspective, I fucking eat a lot, and it's not because I'm hungry. Let me tell you that. And it's not because I just like the food. I like food. No, it's not that. I'm in pain, and nobody around me seems to empathize, seems to understand, seems to see me. And I always feel guilty because of that. Because I feel like something's wrong with me, that people don't understand me. And they don't see it. They're too focused on drugs. They're too focused on whether they can fuck me or not. Whether I'm gonna be their fucking bitch or not. They're too focused on other shit when I'm more focused on healing myself and helping others heal. That's my priority. So if I talk to you and you're a male and you're one of my friends, don't think that it's because I'm gonna let you hit it. That's not what this is about. It's just that right now I have the understanding that right now in this life, it's crucial to start understanding each other the best way we can, to not cancel each other out the best way we can, to give ourselves the opportunity to show that we can be different. And I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking let people walk all over me. I'm not saying I'm gonna go back to the dumbass, like, I'm not gonna do that shit. That's not what I mean. I mean, to the best of my ability, as long as it's not costing me too much to be around you. See, I already feel better, dude. See, you gotta say that shit. You have no idea how many people have told me this is not okay, what I'm feeling, and it's just, and I believe them. I'm like, you know what, they're right. I should, like, just stop, and, like, no, dude, it doesn't go away. And if you think it went away, that's because you're so distracted. You don't even realize that you still feel like shit. Because your feelings don't change. Because your feelings are real. Because your feelings are you. They're a part of you. You can't just dismiss them. How would you feel if you told a rapist to stop raping you and they just keep raping you? That's what you're doing to yourself when you keep denying your feelings. When you keep saying you're wrong for feeling this way. Stop doing it. Stop it. It's not helping anybody. It's not helping you. You're just playing into the toxicity of the world, of denial, of perpetuating self-punishment, pain. Why? We're worth so much more than that. We're worth way much more than that. And then we're getting mad at the women too for, like, being hoes or whatever. I saw a video earlier of this lady. She was calling girls whores and hoes, and they had low self-esteem. And you think that by you putting them down, that's making a difference? You think that by you talking down on people, that's gonna make a difference? It's not gonna make a difference. It's not. It's okay to call someone out, but say it with the intention that it's originally made for, not to crush someone. And I'm so used to abuse that to me it's normal. That to me, I can't even tell when something's not supposed to be happening or when it is supposed to be happening. And then I get blamed for when I allow something to happen. It's just too much fault to carry already as it is in this life. It's too much stress and burden to carry already as it is in life. For you to be adding on top of it even more guilt and more shame. Why? Ask yourself, why? Why am I doing this? What am I getting out of this? I really wanted to kill myself the other day. And that's real. It's not a joke. I always joke about it. I always say like, but I'm not gonna do it. But I'm not gonna lie. Some points I really want to fucking do it. And that's just me being real. That's just me being real. Like, I don't want you guys commenting on this video like, oh no, please don't. Or like, no, it's okay, things are gonna get better. Don't. Do me and you a favor, don't. Because at those points, the most painful thing that someone can tell you is that it's gonna get better. Because you feel so alone. If you're suicidal, it's because you feel alone. And like, it's never gonna end. And for someone to come and tell you when you're already miles past despair, fucking space, like how far Mars is, I don't know, Jupiter, you're already that far into despair. You gotta get into a rocket ship to reach the next planet to understand this level of despair that I'm feeling. Like that, the amount of distance between Earth and fucking, I don't even fucking know, some other parallel universe. Like, fucking, that's how this much despair someone has to be to want to kill themselves, to want to take their own life. So for you to come and tell them that it's not real, instead of just being like, I understand you and it's real and I'm here and you're not alone, that the difference. And you won't understand it until you go through it. And if you haven't gone through it, do not speak on what you don't know or what you haven't gone through. That's the worst thing you can do, is speak on something that you have not gone through. Maybe you have a thing to share or two, but when it comes down to shit like life, like, I mean, like whether someone wants to take their own life, that's some serious shit, you know? I'm worthy, okay? I could flash my freaking vagina on the camera and I'm still gonna be worthy. And I'm saying this because women need to know their worth. Because the thing is, if we keep criticizing each other because, oh, well, she's like this, oh, well, he's like this, oh, well, she's like this, we're not gonna get anywhere. They already don't know their worth. So you keep telling them, oh no, it's just not, it's not worth it. Know your worth. Start where you are. If right now you're a prostitute in the streets and you feel ashamed of that, start there. Start loving yourself there. Don't listen to society telling you you can't love yourself where you're at. It's such a lie. And I want to be the one to tell you that you are capable of learning. Okay? It's something you learn. Self-love is something you learn. It's not something that, especially in this society, in this day and age, with these goddamn parents, fucking trash, especially with this shit, with their fucking ignorance and shit, and their fucking denial of their resentments that they project onto you and expect you to solve it, to fucking, what's that shit called? Put a band-aid on their boo-boo. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to society. Start with self-love wherever you are. I don't give a fuck where you are. If you relapsed, start loving yourself there. If you had sex with, if you keep having promiscuous sex, then, and you know you don't want to do that anymore, but for some reason you have love yourself there. Start there. Start asking questions to your darkest aspects. Ask it. Why are you like this? Why are you feeling like this? Why do I want, why? Start asking why. Disassociate from people who make you feel like shit about yourself. Dissociate for a while. Do not fall into the trap of endurism. Endurism is something Teal Swan made up. It's basically when you think you have to suffer to learn things or to get things or to be safe. Sometimes we put ourselves in fucked up situations because we're used to like danger and abuse, and to us that's safety. That's why people relapse. That's a self-sabotaging behavior. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I binge eat. I smoke weed. Okay, I act out with my mom. Sometimes I get really irritable with her. Sometimes I get frustrated. I've been getting better since I started loving myself harder, with more boldness, more courage, more wholeheartedly, without breaks. I think the biggest pain is feeling pain and people thinking that it's fake, or that you're just manipulating them, or that you're just, manipulating them, like you're trying to get something out of it. I don't like that shit. I hate being framed. The other day I went to Walmart and I bought a juice or whatever. It was this juice, actually. Whatever. It's pomegranate and cherry. And fucking, I guess I didn't have enough for what I wanted, so I canceled an item. But it takes forever on self-checkout. So I was like, all right, whatever. I just moved. I went to a different cash, and the lady was already getting suspicious of me, like, what the fuck, like, she's switching cash, like cashiers or whatever. And I'm just like, bitch, get over yourself. Anyways, when I went to the other cash, I had 2 shampoos. I had a shampoo and a conditioner, and one shampoo, I only marked one shampoo, and I didn't mark the conditioner, but I didn't realize that I didn't mark the conditioner, and I forgot because of how fucking tired I was. I was so exhausted. I, like, dead ass, I haven't been sleeping. So, because all this anxiety, all this overthinking, all this self-doubt, it's too much. So, she came towards me and she was like, oh, you didn't charge the other one. But she said it in a way that's like, girl, I don't know what you're up to, but you're up to no good. And I was like, dude, she just walked away. I didn't even get to explain myself. But I hate that shit. I hate it when I go through things like that. Being misunderstood or misinterpreted right off the bat, written off. And I was just like, in my head, I was like, that was not my intention at all. And it looks exactly like I was stealing it. And I could feel her energy too. So that's why I hate it. I was like, this fucking bitch. I can feel it. And then I tried to own it so that her energy didn't overpower me. But it just, I don't know, some weird shit. I would call that a psychic attack or whatever the fuck. Those moments where somebody cuts you off, basically, when you're trying to speak and they keep cutting you off, that's what it feels like. And they just want to get their point across, but they're not listening to you. It's just like, fuck you. So anyways, I went to the car and I started crying because I realized that I just want to be seen for me. I'm tired of being fucking painted like a monster, and I'm not gonna let that happen anymore. And then today I finally like hugged my mom in bed. Okay, I'm gonna try to hurry up. I hugged my mom in bed, and I had avoided doing that for a while because when I was a kid, I was sexually abused by a family member, and it's not even to put them out in any way, but it's just like, this is what happened. Like, take it for what you want. I'm sharing my story because I fucking care about you guys. I want to share the best for me, and I know that this is going to help you too. Anyways, so it would happen in bed. So in bed, I hated, like I just started distrusting myself and saw myself differently after that happened when I was a kid, because it would happen frequently. It was a thing, and the word associated with it, like, was love. So it was like she would ask me, do you want love? And at that point, I already felt disgusted with myself. I just felt disgusted with the word. I felt disgusted with her. I felt disgusted with, I'm not saying this was my mom, that this is just, she's a female, the person. And I just brushed it off as a kid because I knew that it was gonna be, like, I just didn't know how to process it, I guess, as a kid. So I just moved on. But I started developing an eating disorder as a kid, and I started binge eating. And that's when, like, as I grew up, that just became my identity. I assumed that something was just wrong with me, that I would eat a lot. I was like, well, I guess I'm just a weirdo. Like, I just eat a lot. And I was kind of chubbier than my cousin. And I would compare myself to my cousin because she was, like, skinny and, like, pretty and smart and all that stuff. And I was, like, chubby, and I would eat everything. So anyways, whole point is, I felt my innocence was tainted. And I've been feeling that for years now. I've been feeling like things just haven't gone my way because it's like the world punishing me for what I went through, in a way, if that makes sense. And today, for some reason, sorry I keep checking, it's because I want to make sure that I get everything. Today I was on YouTube and I saw this video that popped up that said pedophilia, and I'm very open-minded, okay? I'm not saying, like, yeah, assume. I don't give a fuck, assume. But I'm just very open-minded. I try to be open-minded because there's always something you can learn. There's always more room for compassion. There's always more things that I can give based off of what I learned, and to myself, too. So that's why when I saw that, I was like, interesting, like, I want to learn more. Like, I don't know why that caught my attention, and I clicked on it. It's by Teal Swan. You guys can go look at it if you want to. It helped me a lot. And when I clicked on it, I was watching it, and she said something about innocence, that you have to re-own your innocence. And that just made me burst into tears. People, I'm going to try to hurry up. People are so ignorant, okay? So I'm going to tell you this and mean about sexuality and sex in general. Sex is a personal thing, okay? Sex is so personal. Sex is so personal. It's so unique to you. If you want to be polyamorous and that's authentic to you, be that. And what I mean by, and like, figure out if it's authentic. And even if you want to figure it out if that's authentic to you or if it's coming from shadow, that's up to you. Like, it's so personal. And for people to tell people what they should do with their bodies and sexuality and what's right and what's wrong, it's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. But I get it too, because usually it comes from their own, how they grew up and how they see life or whatever. Sometimes even their own insecurities about sex. It can be that too. Like, I know I thought sex was dirty. I know I thought I was dirty for the longest. And that's why I had my acne. It was because of my sexual abuse. As crazy as that sounds and esoteric, I don't care. It's the truth. I went out of my way to discover it. I knew it had to do with shame. I knew it had to do with feeling dirty. And like, when I started really feeling the feelings again of the sexual abuse, I started feeling them again and owning it. Because it can be hard at the beginning if you're trying to own own what happened to you and admit it. It can be hard, but it's a crucial step to the healing journey. You can't just brush it off like, oh, it's fine now. No, because it's stored there. It's a trauma. It's stored there. It was too early for me to wake up sexually. It was too early. And I hope I can make this in Spanish too, because this should be bilingual. It should be available And I'm gonna learn Japanese, so hopefully I can get that info out there too. Unless they're woke, just as woke too, and they're like beyond the level I'm at too. For me, woke is basically just someone who's informed. Just someone who's informed. And you can be woke in so many different areas. It doesn't matter. But I started feeling the feelings and I started crying. Grief is kind of like the first emotion that will come up. Is you'll start crying and feeling dirty. Usually you'll cut yourself off from feeling it. You'll be like, oh, like immediately. You won't even get the chance to acknowledge that you cut yourself off. You'll like zoom out and start doing something else. And by the time you were trying to be present with it, you're already doing something else. Eating, smoking, whatever. That's how scared you can be of yourself. So that really ended up being long, but I don't care. Yeah, guys, this is just how I feel. I guess I was just believing other people's values and they have nothing to do with me. Like, they come from really low places, like, straight up. They come from, like, mean, dark things. Like the type of energy that those people have, the ones that say mean things about women and things like that. Or like, just, if you're mean like that, you gotta really, like, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Who the fuck are you? Like, I want to see you treat your children the way you treat people. I want to see that. You're a boss. Don't forget it. And I hope this thing uploads. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna upload this shit through the computer because I don't have time for games. I love you guys, and thanks for listening. And know your worth. Anyways, I don't know if you heard that, but I'm gonna have to repeat it. Love yourself. Know your worth. Thanks for listening, and have a good night. If it were up to me, I would want you to be in bed with me and we could talk all fucking night. The whole night we could talk. And if it were up to me, I would do a fucking live and just talk the whole damn night. But, you know, I can't do that because I don't have 1 million subscribers. So, fuck it.